Tesla TSLA stock is angling higher in February after slipping more than 20% in January as the EV giant reported worse than expected fourth-quarter earnings and revenue. With 2023 in the rearview mirror, analyst consensus now has 2024 Tesla earnings below 2023's level, signaling another year of negative growth for this growth stock. Wall Street expects Tesla earnings per share of just $3.10 a share in 2024, according to FactSet. That would be a little less than a 1% decline versus last year's $3.12. That was a 23% decline versus 2022. Analyst project a solid increase in 2025 to $4.24 a share. However, Wall Street has slashed projections from $5.27 at the end of last year and $6.90 at the end of February 2023. Meanwhile, actual Tesla earnings peaked in 2022 at $4.07 a share. Meanwhile, Tesla CEO Elon Musk on Wednesday touted the long-awaited reintroduction of the Tesla Roadster, claiming on X that the production design is complete. Musk said Tesla will unveil the vehicle at the end of 2024. The Tesla chief added that the EV giant is aiming to ship the new electric sports car in 2025, teasing the design as a collaboration between Tesla and SpaceX. "We radically increased the design goals for the new Tesla Roadster," Musk wrote early Wednesday morning. "There will never be another car like this, if you could even call it a car." Tesla stock declines in 2024. So far in 2024, Tesla stock has retreated around 16%, falling below key levels of support, as the EV giant appears headed for a difficult year after Elon Musk offered a tempered outlook with few specifics on January 24. On February 19, Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas, a Tesla bull, wrote there is seemingly overwhelming bearish institutional investor sentiment on TSLA. However, as analysts await news on auto gross profit margins, excluding regulatory credits, and whether vehicle pricing will stabilize, the top question for investors is always, when is it a good time to buy or sell Tesla stock? Tesla stock Q4 earnings. Wall Street slashed 2024 profit projections after Tesla reported worse than expected fourth-quarter earnings and revenue in late January, with longtime Tesla bull Dan Ives summing up the conference call as a train wreck. Tesla reported that Q4 earnings fell 40% to 71 cents per share. Meanwhile, quarterly revenue totaled $25.17 billion, up 3.5% versus Q4 2022. Tesla's gross profit margin came in at 17.6%, down 612 basis points. For 2023, Tesla EPS fell 23% to $3.12 while revenue increased 19% to $96.77 billion. In 2024, Tesla's vehicle volume growth rate may be notably lower than the growth rate achieved in 2023 as our teams work on the launch of the next-generation vehicle at Gigafactory Texas, according to the company. Tesla said it is also currently between two major growth waves, with the global expansion of the Model 3 and Model Y vehicle platform, and the next one we believe will be initiated by the global expansion of the next-generation vehicle platform. "There's lots to look forward to in 2024, Musk said on the earnings call. He added that Tesla is focused on ensuring that its next-generation vehicle, energy storage, full self-driving and other projects are executed as well as possible. However, without any specifics and no word on its vehicle price-cutting strategy or what way profit margins are expected to go in 2024, Wall Street has cut profit expectations. Many Tesla bulls have also turned bearish on the short-term outlook for TSLA. Tesla stock no longer a best idea. Wedbush Securities removed Tesla stock from its list of best ideas for 2024 following earnings as Ives outlined a number of items Tesla and CEO Elon Musk must address for TSLA to recover. Wedbush analyst Ives said that TSLA will remain off the firm's list of best ideas until there is evidence that Musk and the company takes up their suggestions. Ives wrote a list of 10 items for Musk to turn Tesla around. The firm's asks include Tesla to announce a $10 billion share buyback program, to create a holding structure for AI initiatives and give Musk more control, stop vehicle price cuts to maintain margin leverage over other automakers, get assurance Musk will not do more TSLA stock sales to fund X, and to give a hittable production and delivery timeline for Model 2 and sub-$30,000 vehicle in 2025. Ives, who has been one of the most bullish supporters of Tesla, cut his Tesla price target to $315, down from $350. Analysts voiced Tesla concerns. "We were dead wrong expecting Musk and team to step up like adults in the room on the call and give a strategic and financial overview of the ongoing price cuts, margin structure and fluctuating demand," Ives wrote. Meanwhile, Morgan Stanley's Jonas wrote that the 2024 outlook was the least detailed we remember. He added that Tesla profitability could drop toward the $2 per share level. "Investors and analysts are very much on their own when it comes to the FY 2024 revenue and growth outlook," Jonas wrote. Bernstein analyst Tony Sacconaghi noted in late January that 2024 will be a challenging year for Tesla and that it is becoming increasingly apparent that 2025 will likely not be better. Q4 earnings overshadow record deliveries. The company delivered 461,538 Model 3, Y vehicles in Q4 and 22,969 other models. Tesla currently produces the Model 3, Model Y, Model S, Model X and Cybertruck. Tesla's previous quarterly delivery record was in Q2 with 466,140. In Q3, TSLA delivered 435,059 units. Tesla had been aiming to deliver 1.8 million vehicles in 2023. Ahead of Tesla's data release, Wall Street consensus had Tesla vehicle deliveries in 2023 totaling 1.797 million, just below that 1.8 million target, according to FactSet. Cybertruck event. The pessimism at the end of 2023 followed the excitement surrounding the November 30th Cybertruck event. Tesla delivered 12 Cybertrucks at its Austin, Texas, factory with pomp and circumstance. "We have a car here that experts said was impossible, that experts said would never be made," Chief Executive Elon Musk told the crowd. The EV giant is offering 3 trims of the Cybertruck, with the rear-wheel drive version starting at $60,990 with a 250-mile range. The base model will be available in 2025, according to Tesla's website. The all-wheel drive version has a starting price of $79,990 with 340 miles of range. Tesla is also offering a top-end trim, called the Cyberbeast, starting at $99,990 with a 320-mile range. Both the all-wheel drive version and the Cyberbeast have 2024 deliveries. 4 years ago, Tesla announced the price would start at $39,900. Tesla stock falls amid growth concerns. TSLA shares sank after the company announced worse than expected Q3 earnings and revenue on October 18, 2023. Tesla reported third-quarter earnings down 37% to 66 cents per share, the lowest in 2 years for Chief Executive Elon Musk. Meanwhile, quarterly revenue increased 9% to $23.35 billion. Tesla's auto gross profit margins, excluding regulatory credits, fell to 16.3%. Auto gross margins came in at 18.1% in Q2, down from 19% in Q1. That is below the 20% gross margin floor Tesla previously targeted. Elon Musk on the earnings call also preached caution, offering investors warnings about the Cybertruck and the broader economy. The following day, Tesla stock fell 9.3%. Musk said it will take 12-18 months before the Cybertruck is a significant positive cash flow contributor. He added there will be enormous challenges in reaching volume production. Musk has said Tesla will end up producing around 250,000 Cybertruck units per year, reaching that output sometime in 2025. Tesla stock and Musk. There is never a dull moment for Tesla and Musk, with the two inextricably linked. After Musk took over Twitter on October 28, 2022, purchasing the social media platform for $44 billion, some longtime Tesla stock bulls worried Musk's focus on Twitter, along with negative attention, would weigh down Tesla stock. Musk appeared to lessen those fears when he hired Linda Yaccarino, NBC Universal's advertising chief, as the new CEO for X Corp, formerly known as Twitter. The Tesla chief added Yaccarino will focus on business operations while he will work on product design and new technology. At the time, Wedbush analyst Dan Ives wrote the news and some of the distraction risk around the Tesla story. However, Tesla stock cut back below a key technical level early on November 16, following a 4-day, almost 18% rally. The pullback also came after comments made on X by Chief Executive Elon Musk in support of an anti-Semitic post. Meanwhile, Elon Musk on January 15 posted on X that he feels he needs more TSLA shares and voting power before making the EV giant an AI and robotics leader. Musk wrote that he's uncomfortable growing Tesla to be a leader in AI and robotics without having approximately 25% voting control. The chief executive added that he wants enough shares to be influential but not so much that I can't be overturned. On February 3, the Wall Street Journal reported that some Tesla board members felt pressure to do drugs with Elon Musk. The in-depth report said some friends have urged him to go to rehab, and highlighted concerns that the board is not sufficiently independent from Musk. Tesla's global price-cutting strategy. To maintain sales momentum in 2023, Tesla aggressively cut vehicle prices and offered discounts throughout the year. Auto gross margins, which peaked at 30% in Q4 2021 amid industry chip shortages, have plunged well below 20%. Tesla has continued cutting prices early in 2024, deciding in January to trim China vehicle prices on the Model 3 and 2 Model Y variants and slashing Model Y prices in many European countries. Tesla juggles production and supply. On February 4, the EV giant raised the US price of its Model 3 long-range variant. The Model 3 LR price is now $46,990, an increase of $1,000. Tesla kept the US price of its rear-wheel drive version at $38,990. Late on February 22, Tesla increased the price of its Model 3 long-range in the US by $250. Bringing the price to $47,740. Back on February 10, Tesla announced limited-time discounts for Model Y variants. The base rear-wheel drive Model Y is getting a $1,000 discount, to $42,990, but the new owner must take delivery by February 29. The all-wheel drive Model Y also has been reduced by $1,000, to $47,990. The Model Y performance was unchanged at $52,490. Model Y inventory is offered at much lower prices. All of that is before federal tax credits of $7,500 for the Model Y. Meanwhile, the updated Model 3 is no longer eligible for federal tax credits due to stricter battery sourcing requirements. That means the Model 3 is often substantially more expensive than the Model Y. Troy Teslike, whose delivery estimates and Tesla data tracking are highly respected among retail Tesla investors, on February 23 posted to X that Tesla is trying to discourage people from ordering a Model 3 version they can't produce while there is plenty of Model Y inventory waiting for buyers. US delivery dates for the updated Model 3 long range have been pushed back to April-May. That reflects in large part limited initial production at Tesla's Fremont plant. Hertz signals waning EV demand? On January 11, Tesla stock traded below its 200-day moving average for the first since late November as Hertz HTZ announced it is selling about one-third of its EV fleet and that it predicts $245 million of incremental depreciation expenses related to the sale in the fourth quarter. Hertz reported it will sell around 20,000 electric vehicles and that it expects to reinvest a portion of the proceeds from the sales into the purchase of internal combustion engine ICE vehicles to meet customer demand. In 2021, Hertz ordered 100,000 Tesla vehicles, with the goal to convert around 20% of its global fleet to EVs. Tesla momentum, competition in China. Tesla ended 2023 on a high in China. However, the EV dynamic in China could quickly change. Musk has said China's EV companies are Tesla's main competition with BYD BYDDF, NIO, Li Auto 51, NIO and others all making inroads in the EV market. BYD, already far above Tesla EV sales including plug-in hybrids PHEVs, overtook its US rival in global BEV deliveries in the fourth quarter of 2023. Warren Buffett-backed BYD has also decided to open a plant in Europe, moving on to Tesla's turf on another continent. BYD already is building plants in Thailand and Brazil. Tesla is reportedly planning to revamp the Model Y in China with mass production beginning as early as mid-2024, according to Bloomberg. This comes after it launched a new Model 3 with a modest refresh. But will that be enough? Chinese EV makers keep cutting prices and stepping up vehicle quality and specs. Tesla EVs in regulators' sights. Entering 2024, Tesla faces mounting pressure from regulators. A recent Reuters investigation found the EV giant has known of faulty suspension and steering parts across its model lineup going back at least 7 years, but often blamed drivers when those parts failed. Norway's traffic safety regulator recently confirmed that it's been investigating suspension failures in Model S and X vehicles since September 2022. A resolution is expected soon, with a recall possible. Sweden announced on December 22, 2023 that it's also looking into similar issues. The Reuters report could bolster regulators' probes and provide fodder for class action lawsuits. This comes after a National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) investigation recently spurred Tesla to perform an over-the-air software recall on more than 2 million vehicles after determining that the autopilot is prone to misuse after reviewing 1,000 accidents. The NHTSA's autopilot safety probe is ongoing. Next-generation electric vehicle on the way? Meanwhile, Musk and Tesla appear to be focusing on the $25,000 next-generation electric vehicle. Reuters reported ahead of Q4 earnings that Tesla has told suppliers it wants to begin production of a new mass-market vehicle, codenamed Redwood, in mid-2025. "We're very far along on our next-generation low-cost vehicle," Musk said on the Q4 earnings call. Musk added Wednesday that Tesla is currently looking to start production sometime in the second half of 2025. However, Musk cautioned his words should be taken with a grain of salt. Throughout 2023, Tesla said it continued to make progress on its next-generation platform. The EV company has remained mostly silent on details about the vehicle. At the annual shareholder meeting last spring, Tesla teased a vehicle silhouette. Musk confirmed on January 24 that the first production line for the next-generation Tesla vehicle will be at its Texas facility. Tesla originally said the new vehicle would first be produced in Mexico, but that proposed plant is on the back burner. However, it's unclear when the next-generation vehicle would begin deliveries. Musk has promised revolutionary manufacturing to cut costs, but that could take a long time to develop. Also, it's unclear if Tesla's next general EV will be eligible for tax credits, depending on its battery sourcing. The Model 3 is no longer eligible for IRA credits of $7,500. Is Tesla stock a buy? Tesla stock has retreated around 16% in 2024. TSLA shares have tumbled below the 50-day and 200-day lines after booking 6 weekly declines between late December and early February. However, shares have gained ground this month, advancing around 9% as of February 28. Last week, Tesla stock fell nearly 4%, breaking a string of 3 consecutive weekly gains. On February 22, TSLA shares angled 1.4% higher even as EV startups Rivian RIVN and Lucid LCID cratered on earnings and 2024 outlooks. On February 5, Tesla stock sank 3.7% to 181.02, hitting a fresh 8-month low of 175.01 intraday. Tesla has a forward price-to-earnings ratio at a lofty 63.4, according to FactSet. The relative strength line, which tracks a stock's performance versus the S&P 500, is at a lowly 17, according to MarketSmith. In 2023 Tesla doubled, easily outperforming the broader S&P 500 index. Tesla stock ranks 8 in the 35-member IBD Auto Manufacturers Industry Group. The stock has a 44 composite rating out of a best possible 99. Tesla stock also has a 17 relative strength rating and a 68 EPS rating. Almost single-handedly, Elon Musk has turned the auto industry on its head. He has essentially forced it to get aboard the electric vehicle train. It's a reason why Tesla has been a monster stock over much of its history, especially during its stratospheric run from mid-2019 to late 2021.